Alright, we're back. I'm Strategic Selling, and I'm here to bring you all your tips, your tricks, your strategies you need to dominate at mobile gaming. With that being said, let's get into some Clash Royale today on the main account. So, man, we are going to get into some live battles, talk about the balance changing that is coming on the 12th, and along with that, we're just going to have tons of fun in this episode. I want to smack some kids up, but before we do that, be sure to hit that subscribe button, show your support to the channel, and let's get right into it. Going against Ditto, hopefully he's not going to transform into my deck, but we would still crush him. He is a level 12. Let's see what we can do against him. Musketeer in the back, not the Giant, so it's going to be a different kind of start to this match. He's going to play archers and a tombstone. Ooh, and that. Okay, we're going to reset up with a Giant now. Musketeer is able to pop one shot off. That's fine with me. Now, he has definitely got a lot of elixir on his hands and doesn't really know what to do with it, which is good. We're putting him in an awkward position right now. He could possibly have a Lava Hound in this deck. That is something I could easily see. Also, apparently a 3 Musketeer is something we're going to see in this deck. So let's drop a Miner right here. This should be able to really help out with this. Let's also zap this Skeleton Army. Beautiful. And we're going to be able to do massive amounts of damage to that left tower, along with taking out his double Musketeer to the right with the Minion Horde. Sure enough, Minion does survive, still doing rock solid amount of damage to the left, and now taking out his right tower a lot. Oh, baby, under freaking 1,400 hit points left on that right tower. That was a critical Minion Horde. Super happy I put them up to level 12 for 50k. Now, he's going to Fireball again. That's fine with me. I'm okay with it. Hopefully Musketeer could pop a shot, but she's not going to be able to, unfortunately. If that Musketeer could always pop one more shot, man, oh man, my life would be a different situation. Let me tell you. So let's see. We got Giant coming in on the right. He's got the 3 Musketeers. Kind of want to wait to play the Miner. Okay, he's going to do that. So let's send in the Miner now. He's playing very passive with this freaking Tombstone. Level 12 elite barbarians. I thought they were level 13, but still definitely annoying. Zap those skeletons. Let's log that skeleton army. We're going to be able to destroy that left tower. There's no doubt about that. So as a matter of fact, let's actually arrow it, because that'll bring it down significantly, almost within the log, and my tower will be able to one-shot those archers, which is nice. So let's miner that left tower now. Musketeer pops his shot off on the Tombstone. Miner goes for the tower. Baby, that's what we love to see. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drop a Giant right here, distract those freaking elite barbarians, and we're dropping Minion Horde dead on the 3 Musketeers. You don't have the time for the Fireball to save them. I'm sorry, brother, but it's just not going to happen for you. It's just not going to happen for you. We came too fast, too furious, too intense at your face, and you could not protect it. Minions, Miner, take out that right tower. Even though he's a level 12, we're still going to crush him. So as in honor of that fact that we crushed him, we're going to have to get into another match. So let's do that. Let's get into one against Shaggy. Don't really know where Scooby is, but who really cares right now? He is a level 11. Let's see what we can do against him. So right now, he's not showing me anything. Let's split the Minion Horde. Send the Miner in towards the double. Send the Miner in dead on this freaking Archer. Beautiful. That's exactly what we needed. Miner will be able to take out that. Elite Barbarians, do they stay out of range? Unfortunately, no. But we can drop more minions, and along with that, actually drop a Giant as well. Wish we would have played the Giant a little bit further up, so that the minions would really stay behind it, because this is questionable whether the Giant's going to tank. Beautiful. Giant does tank, which is awesome. He drops a very well-played Electro Wizard. That Electro Wizard's got some massive range, let me tell you. So Musketeer does take out that, takes out both archers. Hopefully pop some shots off on the tower. Man, he is with it. He's dropping that Ice Golem. So we're up on him, but he's playing pretty good. So we're going to have to definitely play as good and better than that. So Minion Horde. How do we want to play this Minion Horde? Let's wait. He did just use the Ice Golem, which is positive. He's got the Elite Barbarian. Ooh, he's sending the Bowler. That's fine with me. So Minion Horde Miner. Let's see what he's got for this. Fireball. Alright, so at least we know he's got the Fireball now. And he barely had enough elixir for it. He could have been in some serious trouble. Next time we might try to get regular minions down. He does have the Electro Wizard, but he didn't have that in his hand either. Gotta keep all of these cards in mind, really. Let's drop a Giant right here. Should distract everything, except for the archers, which is actually fine with me. So let's drop a Musketeer right here. That'll help with the Bowler, and possibly the archers if they walk in range. Didn't walk in range, but that's fine with me. Let's drop a Miner on the tower. Worst comes to worst, he'll drop Electro or Ice Golem. Mega Minion, another card we have not seen yet. Electro Wizard is able to do the deed he needed to do. Let's drop Minion Horde right now for all of that jazz. Beautiful. Minions move in. He drops an Ice Golem. That's exactly what he should have done. Let's arrow the archers. We don't have anything else we can arrow anyways. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drop Zap Minions. Musketeer. Musketeer should help take out this Mega Minion relatively quickly, but not super quickly. Let's now send in the Miner. Along with that, get ready with Log. Beautiful. I'm okay with this Log. Beautiful even more. It did kill one of those archers. Unfortunately, he drops a really well-played Ice Golem. So let's drop Giant right now. We have to play super solid. So let's drop Minions over here because he wants us to play the Minion Horde. So let's also play a Musketeer. Beautiful. Ooh, this one Elite Barbarian can become problematic if not dealt with. Oh god, we need to take out the tower right now or we lose. So we got Musketeer, Minion Horde, Miner, Giant on the tower. Can we take it out in time? Oh yeah, baby! That's how you do it! He didn't have enough time to cycle back to his Swine Ball. Let's get into another match. Talk about a blood pumper. My goodness, that last match was wild. Let's see what this level 11 can do. I do want to save some time at the end of this video, though, to go through the balance changes with you guys. I'm sure you guys already know what's getting changed, but I want to give you my thoughts on them in case you were curious. So let's deal with this Executioner. We do have our Musketeer moving in. Let's drop a Giant right here. It's a little early, but we wanted our Musketeer to have time. Actually, Inferno Dragon, that was incredibly easy to deal with, so let's zap that. Ooh, we did not hit all the skeletons. Terribly unfortunate that we could not do that. Probably could have saved our Giant a couple extra hit points. Musketeer is able to take out Electro Wizard. That Log's kind of ridiculous, but whatever. Musketeer is now moving in on that. Let's send in arrows. Don't want to send in another Musketeer because I can't really back her up too much. So I'm okay with spending the 3 elixir on the arrows instead of the 4 elixir on the Musketeer and let her go in really just naked towards the tower. Not a good way to send your Musketeer in. So let's see. Next move, I'm thinking Giant. You guys agree? Giant in the back? Let's do the Giant in the back. Let's see what his next play is. He hasn't touched my towers yet, so he's going to start picking up his aggression in the way he's playing, and he's going to start making more questionable moves because he hasn't touched my towers yet. So as soon as this Executioner locks on, beautiful, we're going to do that with the minions, and we will also zap the Skeleton Army and deal with the Inferno Dragon. He does have his Electro Wizard, which is kind of annoying, but what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to drop a Minion Horde dead on this unless that happens. So definitely Minion Horde because he's got the Lumberjack now. So Minion Horde for that, able to do some damage. We got about 1,000 hit points on him right now. Let's see what he plays. He drops his own minions. That's fine with me. My Minion Horde still got to the tower. Wish my Minion Horde was level 13. It is so devastating. Is that 8 hit points left? We're going to start going to the left, folks. Giants to the... Oh, good lord. What has happened to me? Miners gotta go down for those Elite Barbarians because they are max level. So Miner goes down, gets eaten up incredibly quickly, but at least we have this Giant going to the left, and he's got to deal with the minions unless he wants his tower taken out. So let's drop Musketeer over here. We still took out that tower, baby, and that's what we like to do. Let's zap the Skeleton Army and the Inferno Dragon, get as much value as possible, get another Giant in the mix, absolutely crush that Electro Wizard. Let's start working on the King Tower because we already took the other 2, and now we are just absolutely slaughtering him. Double Giant, Miner, Musketeer, minions. Do you guys need to see another match with this deck, or have you gotten to the point that it is dominating? Alright, so getting into these balance changes. You guys already know them, but I just want to give you my opinion on them. Night Witch spawns 3 bats instead of 4. I totally do like that because the bats are the best thing about the Night Witch. People aren't going in and saying, I want to get the Night Witch to the tower. No, they want to spawn as many bats as possible. That's what they want to do with this Night Witch. Now the bat spawn speed is 6 seconds from 5 seconds. We're going to see how that is because, you know, the death damage bats that spawn are different and now their spawn speed is different. So it's going to be interesting to see the Night Witch now. Hopefully she's not nerfed too much because I still do want to buy her in the shop when she gets her Tornado, Poison, Heal will all stack. I do like that a lot. I think that's great. Tornado duration to 2.5 seconds from 3 seconds. Tornado's super strong. I can see why they did that because it's still going to be a very viable card. The log range 11.1 to 11.6. That is a serious amount of difference if you guys don't understand that. It is a game changer. It's not going to nerf the log too much, but it's definitely changing the way you need to be able to calculate on where to place your log when maybe wait for stuff a little bit longer. Goblin Gang, Spear Goblin count to 2 from 3. I liked the Goblin Gang. I thought it was very balanced. I liked it a lot. I liked everything about the Goblin Gang. Skeletons count 2, 3 from 4. Man, stop changing my freaking skeletons, alright? Everybody likes the skeletons at 4. Because when they're at 4, they make it interesting. You know, you can go with the Ice Spirit if you want to, or you can go with the Skeletons. They're both going to give you really good value. But when the Skeletons are at 3, I feel like the Ice Spirit is more valuable for 1 elixir. So I would rather go with the Ice Spirit than the Skeletons, with only 3 being spawned for that 1 elixir. But comment down below. I really want to know about that one. Bandit's hit points up 4%. Dash initiates quicker. Like that a lot. I think she's too weak. Inferno Dragon up 7% with the hit points. Really like that. Super weak. And the biggest problem about the Inferno Dragon isn't its hit points, it's retargeting. So I'm really glad they're hitting that too. You're going to be seeing a lot more of him. Let me tell you that right now, because he's already a strong card, but you got to play him really well to get him all that value really out of him. Witch hit points up. I'm glad they're doing everything to this Witch. I don't even want to go through it. The Witch is super nerfed. I think Giant Witch Inferno Dragon is going to be detrimental, and as soon as this balance change hits live, we're going to try that deck out. Giant Witch Inferno Dragon, you guys heard it here first. Clone faster cloning effect. I do like that. It does take a little bit of while for the clone to set in. Battle Ram, damage that destroys the ram won't affect the barbarians. Totally cool with that. I also think the Battle Ram is a really good card and underused in the game. Bats count 2-4 from 5. The bats are good. People see that. They want to tone them down a little bit. I think they are to elixir, though. So we're going to see how all this happens. Comment down below your thoughts on this balance change. I think it's a decent one. Not great, not terrible. So in the middle. And that's, you know, at least it's not terrible. But with that being said, all my social media handles are right below me. The links for those are down in the description. Check them out. And as always, thank you for watching. Subscribe down below, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.